I put peanut butter on Janice's hair to get the gum out, but it's made it a lot worse, and I don't know.
Sorry, I'll get the ice cream.
Oh,
We'll
perfect.
put the ice cream on there, and then that'll clear the
freeze
peanut
the peanut butter.
Yeah, and then we get the peanut butter. We still have the gum.
We still have the gum, but if we
still
can
have
get the
gum, but
peanut
we can
butter...
get back to square
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She really doesn't want us to shave the hair, but...
Well, could she grow it out further, and then it's easier to cut out?
Potentially, but I don't think she'd like that. She loves her braids.
Okay.
And apparently the kids will bully her.
I mean, they were bullying her beforehand.
Yeah, well, that's
why would the gum change that?
That's true, yeah. Maybe she just needs to toughen up. Maybe this will be, if she has gum in her hair, they won't focus on her other attributes.
Okay, I've got a plan.
Okay.
I'm going to get a wrench.
Yes.
I'm going to
knock out the kid.
No, an adult can't hit her kid, but I can give it to her. She can hit the kid, and then she's not going to get bullied.
Then she's like, who else wants some?
Yeah. That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's how we became friends.
Yeah. You beat up my dad.
Yeah. An adult can beat up a kid, but a kid... no, all the way around. A kid can beat up an adult.
Yeah,
but
we need to get our stories straight here.
But the adult can't
For
fight
sure,
back.
Adults cannot fight back. They have to take it. No.
Worst day of my life when I turned 18.
Parent-teacher meetings changed. Welcome back to Dumbracken. What do you mean you won't take the truck? This is an antique. This is a big antique. Just take it in your shop. Give me money for it, and I'll leave you be.
Sir, there's specific dedicated car trade-in.
I know.
We are not car trading.
I understand that.
antiques.
Trust me, I understand. I've went to the dedicated places, and they say no.
So we're your last-ditch resort.
Last-ditch resort. Please, I really desperately need the money.
Okay, well, to me it just looks like a normal truck.
Ah, that's where you're wrong. It was born in 1982.
Ask him about the use of the word born.
I was gonna ask him about the use of the word.
Sorry, you're doing a great job.
No, it's okay. I was a bit agog. I was a bit aghast. Your use of the word born there.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of birth did the truck have?
Ah, well, there was a bridge and a tunnel. And from the bridge, it went into the tunnel. And out of the tunnel, one crisp summer day in 1982, came this brand new crying food truck. Screaming this food truck came out.
Did you witness this?
I did not, but consumer reports from different food truck goers revealed quite a storied history for this.
Well, if you can produce a birth certificate for the truck, we might have something there, but otherwise it's just a plain old truck.
Who was driving the truck?
At the time of the conception or the time of the birth?
I presume the truck didn't exist at the time of conception, so
That's
the time
fair,
of birth, yeah.
At the time of birth, it came out, no driver.
I don't appreciate this backseat shop assisting you're doing. I'm clearly dealing with this customer.
But to be fair, they seem more willing and interested in the truck than you. So I would like to deal, I think, with you both.
This is why we make such a good team, because people bring in strange, enchanted objects.
Yeah. I never said enchanted.
You've enchanted me, sir.
Oh, thank you.
William, it's not appropriate.
I'm sorry.
Ah, so it's good pawn, bad con. Nope.
We're not good and bad people. We're just business partners.
And we have different outlooks.
I think...
Much like this truck has served so many different outlooks. So many different cultures have been used, abused, taken over, assimilated in this food truck. There was Mexican food in it. There was Indian food. There's been Chinese. Every culture you can imagine, there's been food in this truck. Always a white man cooking it, but nevertheless, he tried his best.
How do you know all this?
Again, it's had a storied past, and many of the customers say, this is the old Chinese truck. I was like, I didn't know this. Tell me more. They said, in a crisp winter day.
Gary, I'm out of my depth.
Crisp winter day in 1942.
William, we're his last ditch effort. Think of how many other salespeople have heard this story.
No, it's happening again. I'm becoming too enchanted. This is how I purchase items that are quite mundane.
Just think, this is a very large item and we don't have the facility space to store it. You don't have the facility space at our apartment to store
I don't
it.
have the mental capacity to deal with this.
And frankly, the money. Because I see your payroll.
We don't have to talk about the money now. We've got a customer.
A crisp winter day in 1942.
That's
a
before
soldier,
the birth.
A soldier in the war thought about the next best meal he could ever have.
Which side?
William.
Which side, sir?
He was Russian.
Okay.
Well,
A Russian man.
William, do you want this truck?
I want to know how an object can become so storied.
That Russian
want
man
Do-
defected.
William.
So he defected to the Nazis.
Oh, yeah. So he went to the Nazis. So,
William, Nazi memorabilia is worth a lot of money.
because the Allies' food just wasn't good enough. And he said, you know what I want?
Are you
Some-
trying to rationalize this with yourself?
I'm just saying.
Some better
seeing
food.
my payroll.
Yeah, and what I was going to say, just one moment.
Shall I
Do you
put the
want this?
shutters on?
Because we can price it at something that's within your range. Now, you don't have facilities for this, you don't have storage space, but if you want me to lowball,
That man was Vladimir Kukrov, the father of modern food trucks.
$2,000.
Ooh, a different currency. They can't track me using that.
Why would they track you? Who are you?
I can't go into my story, as enchanting and interesting
You
as it
also
might
haven't
be.
explained how Vladimir
Kukrov.
is related to the truck at all.
He was the father of modern food trucks because he wanted better food and he knew that the Allied scientists could never provide a mobile food service.
was he present for the birth?
He was
then?
not. He died
As the father?
before he ever saw his first
So
baby.
how is he relevant?
Because
He's the father. It's
Oh,
his
sorry.
It was
seed.
his ideas, a seedling of an idea that he went to the German scientists with, to the Nazi scientists, and they, you know what they said? You're crazy, Kukrov. They wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't put a bridge in a tunnel?
They wouldn't put a bridge and then a tunnel. They wouldn't do either of those things. And he said these are the two elements you need for the best food truck in the world, because a food truck only becomes a food truck once it goes over a tunnel and under a bridge.
I need you to stay and tell me your stories.
No. You have those 3 other customers still ambling around.
Can any...
Still need to finish their stories first.
Can any...
You can't just kidnap customers for their stories.
I'm not kidnapping anyone. I'm renting their freedom.
And then in 1794,
this
my
guy's great.
great-grandfather went to Vietnam.
This person sounds crazy. I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, I've looked up this Vladimir guy on Wikipedia, and all of this is there.
Vladimir Kukrov.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't need to keep him.
he died.
You can just install Wikipedia on your phone.
He
Do
died
you want-
before getting to see the
William,
first food truck.
William, do you want me to install Wikipedia on your phone?
Listen, I could have Wikipedia on my phone and I'd have all the knowledge in the world, but I wouldn't have this man's delightful company.
The Nazi scientists threw out his blueprints, and you know who found them? A little orphan boy, a street urchin, on the streets of London. That's right, they threw them out with bombs. They just threw them all out expecting the blueprints for this modern food truck to be destroyed. But it didn't get destroyed because they didn't bomb all of London.
He's lost
And a
me.
little street urchin.
He's lost me now.
What?
It just doesn't seem realistic now.
What?
A little orphan, but rags to riches? Derivative.
Don't worry.
Cliched.
No. Hey, no, don't worry, because he found them, but was immediately set upon by 3 angry men who forced him to give them up. And you know who those 3 men were? No one does. They wanted to stay anonymous as they created the first food truck.
William, are you still interested in the truck?
No.
Are you interested in the man? Is the enchantment gone?
The enchantment's gone.
Are you dechanted by this man?
Dechanted, disenchanted.
I'll take it. The 2000's on the table still, right?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
In 2006,
Please stop.
I'm really sorry, sir.
my father died.
Oh.
Oh no, a different kind of story.
Passing this food truck to my brother, who lost the business. My father's own food truck was lost and impounded for 6 years, growing rusty every day. It's a terrible metal outlay on it.
So, I think we're going to ask you to reverse the truck out of the shop now.
I can't. I used up my last bit of petrol.
Why does this keep happening?
Yeah, I tell people I was in the Swiss Army. I have the knife to prove it. They don't ask too many more questions after that. They tend to believe me. I like to tell them that even though the Swiss are peacekeeping people, they are vicious underneath. You know how much blood I've had on my knife, I say to them? So much that I can't get it clean anymore. It's permanently stained. I've killed dozens. At least that's what I tell them. I haven't killed a single person before. No. Have been to Switzerland. Yeah, the knife's from there. Tried to open a bank account. Didn't have enough money. But they gave me this knife to say sorry. Kind folk up there. Tried speaking to a couple of them. Their English is very good, but they don't want to talk to me. That's for sure. Yeah. I went around the Swiss countryside, trying to make as many friends as I could. I came back with less than ever before. It's very cold out there. No one really told me that. I had hoped that once I got my bank account set up that, I'd be able to buy a coat or so. But whenever I wasn't able to set up my account, well, I had no money. All I had was that knife, and I tried to trade it. But turns out a lot of people in Switzerland have that knife. So it's not really worth that much. And yes, at one point I did try to enter the army, but I mean, why would they let someone like me in? I'm not from there. As much as I told them I will offer my body up, I will put it on the line. They said your body's worthless to us. Do you know how it feels to be told that your body's worthless? Yeah. Ever since that day, I've been trying to prove myself. That's why I tell people that I was in the army. They look at me and think, that guy's not a killing machine. Once I tell them I was in the army, they think, God, he must have killed hundreds. Yeah. People look at me, and, they do question. They do question what I get up to at night, whenever I flick on that neon sign. Open for business. Yeah. Ever since the Swiss Army told me my body was worthless, I've been proving them wrong.
Floor 2, please.
You just press it yourself.
Oh, it's just that you're closer.
Yeah, I don't work here. It's just.
Oh no, it's just asking to be
No, I'm
polite.
just-
That's all right.
I had this whole conversation with him. He just won't press.
No,
the
I'm
button.
just saying. Like,
What
it's-
floor were you going to?
4.
It's self.
No, you wouldn't
Yeah,
press it.
I know I'm
Wouldn't press
beside
it.
it, but it's
I mean, don't stand beside
self.
the numbers
It's
if you're not.
self-service.
It is self-service, but don't stand right beside it and block everyone else if you're not going to press the thing. It's all I'm saying. We've had this conversation.
I'm not blocking it. I'm just standing here. There's no reserved standing zone in the elevator. I can stand in whatever part
I
of the
feel
elevator
like it's
that
an
I want to
unwritten
stand
rule
in.
that if you're there, like it's not much of a thing to just press the button.
It's not. I mean, it's not my floor. Why am I going to press it?
All right, well, I'm going to press it here. 2. Hold on. 2. Does it light up?
It usually does, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not working.
Well, you could
I could go to 3 and then go
through
down.
it and go down.
Oh, hold on, that's not.
That's good of you, I suppose.
That's not working.
Right enough. Now that I think about it, 4 didn't actually light up either. So
Well, it's only 2 stories. I'll just walk.
yeah.
The door isn't. That's not opening. Are we stuck in here?
I don't work here. Why are you asking me?
Look, it's not a thing about.
I'm not an elevator maintenance
What
personnel technician.
Well, what floor were you going to?
I work on 5.
So you were going to 5.
We're not going anywhere now.
Well, I'm going to press the emergency bell.
Oh, you do press buttons?
Oh,
Yeah, it's not working either.
so the emergency button, the button that you press in emergencies,
Well,
isn't working.
that's meant to ring the man.
To help the elevator technician, I want to
from
call him. I don't know.
groups.
Does anyone have any service in their phone?
I left my phone at my desk.
I have mine here, but there's no service. Seems odd because we're still in the building. Finn's.
I only have a work phone, but I'm not sure if this is a work activity, so I better
No, I
not.
think it's an emergency. I
It's
think
Finn's.
probably allowed
You're in
to-
work. Are you being paid right now?
Not until I'm on level 5.
Would they shout at you for using your phone? Can you not just use your phone?
Well, I'm on lunch from whenever I leave my desk to whenever I get back to my desk. So while I'm still in the elevator, technically I'm still on lunch.
So you're losing money the longer
I
this
am
stays. So
losing-
you're rewarded if you use your phone here.
Well, no, because I shouldn't be using my phone
But
during my lunch.
but there's an
because then it
incent-
would be work time.
But there's an incentive for you to get out of here as quick as possible. Can you just even check the phone for
Well, yeah, the phone has signal.
this phone is signal?
And what I'm saying is,
Fuck me, just use the phone.
ring
We're
someone.
trapped.
What if you want to stay? What happens if we stay here overnight? Are you on lunch the whole day?
I'm not staying here
well,
overnight.
yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
guess I
saying.
would. Well, I'd probably get written up for it because I have to be back by 2:00.
So you've got half an hour.
Yeah, so we're doing
So
okay.
ring it. No, ring the fucking elevator.
It's not a work activity.
It is a work. You're trying to get to work. Getting to work is a work
Getting to
activity.
work is your own responsibility. Like if
Not whenever it's the work elevator that doesn't
these
work.
are different companies.
I understand. Yes, it's the elevator in the building. Every floor is a different company. Sure.
I'm starting to get very hot and
It's-
I'm starting to freak out a wee bit.
I got a large drink at lunch, so I don't know how long I have. And all I'm saying is just ring your fucking phone.
Now, I'm glad we have a quorum going, but we currently need to nominate someone to be chair. Can anyone want to volunteer?
Do they need to be in this room?
To volunteer? They can Skype in, yeah. Who are you thinking of?
No, I'm just asking. Is
Oh, you
the
just
pressure?
asking the parameters.
Yeah, is the pressure on me to have to come up with someone?
I'm
Or
hoping
vote
you
either
would volunteer.
Me or you?
Look, someone needs to volunteer, and then someone can second. I'm just hoping you would volunteer. You would be great at it.
Yeah, but you're taking the lead on all of this.
Yeah, so you don't have to do much.
I can. Look, if I go for chair and I get chair,
Yeah.
you're not gonna like fuck me over, right? You're not
No.
gonna leave me in the lurch.
No, I'm going to second it. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
You don't want to be second?
No, I'll if I'm chair,
Yeah.
do I have to do the duties myself?
No, I'll do it for you. I just need to know the signature
yeah,
and the
okay.
documents. We just need enough for a quorum, really. That's
I put myself forward as chair.
anyone want to second it?
I'd like to veto it.
You can't veto it. You're biased.
I just wanted to give it some contention.
It's not needed.
Not for this one, but I would like to suggest my son for maybe 10 years down the line. I'm
Okay.
pretty hopeful. He's got strong leader genetics. He's 8, but when
Well,
he's 18, I can see him commanding a legion.
I mean, if it's the genetics, why won't you stand?
Oh, it's from my wife's genetics. I'm weak.
I mean,
Fair enough.
yeah. But
Is that okay? 10 years down the line?
Oh,
we can't lock that in now. We might
the
not.
chair could make a decision like that, but I'm not the chair.
We may not have voting
Yeah.
rights 10 years from now. So
Okay, well, do you want to give it to him now? I'm up for it, but I just kind of wanted to let him experience
I'll second
a bit
it,
more of the
yeah.
world. Yeah.
yeah, I'll second that.
He's 8. He's great. He's never late.
There we go. Second it. We've got a chair. That's great.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was much easier, man.
Oh, I was kind of. You just kind of got me worked up. I was looking forward to it.
And
I was thinking that I could change my email signature.
you can do it anyway. I'm not going to correct
Yeah,
you.
you can say I support the 8-year-old.
No, I wanted to say that I was chair. I could have changed my LinkedIn.
I mean, if you
Can you second me as a skill on LinkedIn as chair?
I'm not on LinkedIn.
Neither is my son, so he couldn't do it. He's too young for that site. Trying to get him a buy ball though, because he's got some really good headshots. Got him a little tux, very expensive, satin.
I'm looking forward to working with him.
Oh yeah,
He
he's
sounds
great.
like a-
He's great.
Very.
Why-
He tells me what to do. Clean the dishes. All right. Do my homework. Okay, calm down. I'm not going to do
Is
my
that why
homework.
he's failing?
I thought he did quite good in that essay on marmalade.
I mean, He seemed very frustrated by his result.
Well, I guess it was right about your favorite food. His favorite food's marmalade. My favorite food, not marmalade. I tried my best. Like, he kind of dictated some points to me, but then he got distracted by this like kite that was flying outside, so he went outside, so I just kind of finished up the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciated his advice on the kite, and he gave me some good business advice.
Yeah, so just make sure if like you're chairing a meeting, no kites.
So,
That seems reasonable.
so is the loophole that he's putting his son forward for him to do his son's work so that he can be chair?
No, the son's the chair.
Yeah.
You are voted. Just don't be a sore loser.
I didn't vote.
Yeah, you
I didn't vote for the son.
you
Why
nominated.
not?
Because she was one of the nominations.
Yeah, well, you can change your mind. You can change your mind.
No, I wanna
he's
be-
not going to be happy.
I changed
He's-
changed my mind from not wanting to be chair. I want to be the chair now.
Vote for him. He'll hurt you. I'm doing this for you now. He
He'll hurt
cracks a mean whip. He cracks a mean whip.
Now, literally, or
Okay, I'm going to permission to take off my shirt.
No,
me. No.
denied.
Well, it's okay because my shirt is torn in the back. Cat of nine tails.
Oh God.
Did that himself. Yeah.
Can we help you in any way? Is this a cry for help?
No. I think it's.
Sorry.
Okay.
You're not the chair. You don't get to make offers like that. You can offer to help on your own free time, but not as part of the board.
Jill, I don't think his son is going to help him out.
He's gonna help us out.
Oh yeah, he's a strong leader.
Look at that. That's no nonsense. I reckon with that kind of attitude, we can get 10 to 15% of our gardening bill. And those teenagers, they're not going to be drinking in the garden anymore.
Do bear in mind, it is an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
He's
can't
a
give him...
great year old.
Yeah, sure.
So he can't be tried as an adult.
Well, there's that, but I'm also thinking, do we give him the full jurisdiction that he would have as an adult chair?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More of a high seat role, you know?
He's not a baby.
Okay, booster. Like in the cinema.
Okay, I have to ask. Do you think it's a literal chair? Is that why you wanted it? Do you want a nice chair? Do you want to sit on a throne?
Is there a throne though? Because you would take it.
Was there a chair?
No. This is a
Oh.
position of a chair.
So your sons wouldn't be interested?
He'd be interested, but if a throne was going, I could see him in his little satin suit.
I mean, I
sitting on
talked
the
to his son.
throne.
He quite clearly knows what the role of a chair is.
I'm sorry. I'm already seeing far into the future where your son's trying to get the dry cleaning bill through us, like trying to comp that. I don't want... This feels like a slippery slope.
He
He's a
should
child.
be allowed to have that comped. He's
This is-
putting
this
is
sweat,
what I'm
blood,
saying.
and tears into his
He's
job.
putting your blood into this.
Look, if he can get £400 of our gardening bills annually, I don't mind paying for all dry cleaning.
You'll pay for the dry cleaning?
No, garden stuff.
Look, if he's a failure, then we just vote him out. And if he commits criminal acts, we don't know about that. Why would we monitor him?
As long as you back me up in quorum.
Do you have any more children?
Yeah, but they're not what we're all talking about.
Yeah, I'll back you up.
Okay, let's veto him.
No, not right now. Whenever once he messes up.
No,
like-
I don't know. I'm getting cold feet. I kind of want my chair roll back.
You're gonna get whipped.
Sorry, back. You never had it. You were nominated. No one.
Yeah, I
seconded
was
you.
so close.
So
I could
close.
smell it. I could smell the sweat on the cushions.
Not a literal chair.
I know.
You keep looking at the at that big office chair in the corner that's leather, and you can sit on it if you want.
Yeah, it's an appealing chair.
You can, look, the seat's not used. You can use it. You don't need to be nominated to.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I need a chair with back support. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't need a chair with back support because my back is fucked up. Can't really lean against anything.
I don't trust this kid.
That's fine.
Back me up in quorum.
No.
Vote of no confidence.
Sorry,
Vote
quorum
of
is,
no
quorum
confidence.
is just when you have enough people to vote. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa, Jill, come on. You just said you back me up.
Well, once the kid messes up,
He won't. He's not gonna mess up. You're putting this chair into good hands.
Look at the marks in this man's back.
I did wrong by my son.
I see ambition. I see a man who's a boy who's willing to get his ways using unorthodox methods.
Yeah.
It'll also be nice to have someone who can finally fight those teenagers.
You break out the whip.
I'm fed up with them drinking in the garden.
We can't hit them.
I mean, he'll be able to take out like one each, but just one swoop.
Yeah, that's some fine craftsmanship in your back.
Mm-hmm.
We can't hit them. They keep saying, what are you going to do?
Oh my god, that's such a good point.
Yeah,
Unless you
adults
kid on them.
can't fight teenagers, but teenagers can't fight children.
Yeah, so we win by
Yeah.
the reverse pecking order.
It's foolproof.
I don't want this on my conscience. I don't want to back a child to hit children.
Teenagers.
Yeah.
You're backing a child to hit teenagers. That's okay.
You can't hit the child. The adults can't hit the teenagers.
God, so many loopholes in this.
Oh yeah. I mean, the law is really just a game for us to play.
I'm already seeing the mural as well of him chasing the teenagers out.
Mural.
Yeah. We'll have this
It's a
painted.
garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't have more murals of people being chased out of town.
I mean, if he asks for it, he'll get it.
I'm ready to veto him.
Oh fuck.
You all
this.
right there, fella? You look.
No, no, I have to get out of here. I have to
Small
use your phone. Use your phone now, or I don't know what I'm
The
going to
lad's
do.
sitting on the floor. Come on, use your phone. Help him out here.
I will get written up if I use my phone
We'll
in a
come in as-
non-work time.
We'll come in as character
It's
witnesses
not-
saying what they will see what happens.
It's not
Oh, fuck.
for work. You don't work
You-
on level 5. You don't know what it's like to have my job.
No, I don't know
Everyone
what it's
coming
like to have
along
your
to
job.
say, can you do this for me? Can you press number 2?
Like the
Can
guy's
you
peels.
Stand somewhere else.
Oh fuck.
It's all.
We're not even. We
this
didn't ask you to stand
and
somewhere else. We were
that,
just saying if you were
and
standing
you
there.
Said,
Just,
you told me to stand somewhere else.
I said if you weren't
said,
going to press the button, it would be
stand.
helpful. Is he moving? Hey. Hey. The fucking use your phone. Use your phone. Like the guy's on the floor. I think he's. Right, use the phone. Use the phone. This is now an emergency.
I'll call my supervisor.
Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, I'm at. Yes, I know. I'm at lunch. Yes, no. Yes, No, I'm not back at my desk. But no, I shouldn't be.
We're in the elevator. Just tell him we're in the elevator.
He says that he's going to block the access to my phone for using it during non-work time. No, I know that, but
A man shit himself.
oh yeah, the files are if you look under
We're in an elevator.
under
Press this
V
button again.
under V. Look in the V cabinet. Yeah, that's don't you know? Yeah, they're probably there. Don't worry about that. No, I did do that piece of work. The forms are definitely being filed.
Hey,
so
fella, you still awake?
don't worry about that.
No, just tell him your problem. The guy's collapsed and shot himself.
I'm out of credit.
You've credit on a company phone.
Yeah, they don't want us using it too much.
Well, get used to the smell of shite.
Don't you tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what's going to happen.
You're
the man's
saying
passed out.
get used to the smell of shite.
Well,
I'll
what are you
not
gonna
get
do?
used to it if I want to.
No, I think it's a
I'm going to be constantly
It's a
bothered
bio-
by it.
it's-
If that's all right with you.
it's a biological function. You don't have a say in this. Your nose naturally gets
Yeah.
more used to it. So
And
after
you're
a while,
saying
you won't even
get
know.
used to it.
The
No,
second smell in
I'm
a-
going
the
to
second smell.
consciously make an effort to
Nope.
notice the smell.
You walk into a room,
every
the second
moment.
time you sniff, you
You
lose
saying that I
90%
can't
of the scent of
control
that room.
myself?
You're already only
You saying
smelling
that I have a lack
10% of that room.
olfactory abilities?
No, you can't
Are you
control
saying that
what
I'm
you smell
less
and
of
what
a
you-
person?
I'm not saying you're less of a person. I'm
talking
saying
me
you
down?
don't have the. I'm saying every person is the
you
same
don't-
type
you
of
don't
person.
have this. You're
This
not.
guy
You're
has
not.
fainted,
This is you. You're
collapsed,
so small.
and shit
You're less
himself.
of a man.
Because no, you're not less of a man. But
Well,
you don't
thank
have a.
you. Thank you
No
for
man has
finally
control
admitting
over what they
that
smell.
I'm
Just
not
like some
less
don't
of a
have control
man.
over their
I'll
bowels
just
when they
use my
collapse and faint.
emergency key and I'll get this elevator back working now that you've admitted I'm not less of a man. Thank you very much.
What? What the fuck?
I do have an emergency key for the elevator, but I just didn't want to use it while you were calling me less of a man.
I never called you. The only time that you were called less of a man was in the last minute, and that was on your own behalf.
After saying that I shouldn't stand here next to where the emergency key goes.
So this is all
You were
because
trying to drive me away from the spot where I'd be most useful in case of an emergency, not knowing that there's more to life than you might know about.
So this is all because when I came in, I asked you to move over.
Yes, it is.
Back to Dunbracken is created, produced, and edited by Conlon McVeigh. For more information on the podcast, you can follow us at DunbrackenPod on Instagram. This episode featured Patrick Meier, Laura Conlon, Marcus Keeley, Gerard Donnelly, Niall McKenna, and Aaron Marshall. The opening and closing music was created by Connor Mallon, and you can check out his entire album Unearthed on Spotify now. Thank you for listening. We look forward to welcoming you back to Dunbracken very soon.